We live, we live, we live. Hello, 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 everyone. You already know what it is. It's Thursday. It is 8:45, so it is time for the Inside Scoop with me, Brittany Broader Smith of the Intimacy Firm. And you know that the Inside Scoop is the ultimate pre-show for the ultimate digital dating show for believers who curated to create a safe space for believers to be able to date, to court, to get to know one another and do things in fun, but still do things for in Jesus' name, right? So thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for showing up. Who do we have in the building tonight? Hello, Bran. Hello, Quinn. I see everybody in here. How are you? Yes, 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 yes. So, what I was thinking about doing for today's episode was a viewer's choice, and that was my plan all the way up until 20 minutes ago. So, what I decided to do is the last 2 days we've been talking about intimacy. If you are a member of the Authentically Wed group, if you're watching on Facebook, then you have to be a member of Authentically Wed group. But if you're a member of the group, then you know that yesterday or 2 days ago and today we have been talking about what intimacy is and what intimacy isn't. And more importantly, how we need to adjust our measurements or our metrics for what intimacy is. So we talked a lot about, I made a post a couple of days ago about the movie Brown Sugar, Love and Basketball, and The Best Man. And how from The Best Man, the forehead kiss, and on Brown Sugar, the perfect verse over a tight beat. And then in Love and Basketball, the I'll play you for what? Your heart. And how my 10, 12, and I think 13-year-old self was just like enamored by what that was. And I felt like my relationship needed to be scored by some Hollywood music director, and it needed to be bells and whistles and lights, camera action, and butterflies and all of these things to be real. Then married for 9 years and realized that I've experienced some really intimate moments that didn't have none of that. And so if I continue to think that I needed to measure up what Hollywood said intimacy was, then I would continue to experience or not experience intimacy as I thought it was. And so I also had a client who shared that she wanted someone who was confident in themselves, who wanted to be the man that they were, and that's it, and that's all, right? And then right behind that, I asked a question, and she said something about, well, a real man would. And so that really got me thinking about the supposed to be's and how much weight we carry when we live our lives according to the supposed to be's. So today I want us to talk about intimacy and what our idea of it was growing up versus what it has been experienced for us in real life. In a group, we had shared a lot of folks had shared what their most intimate moment was. And we really saw that it didn't always line up with what apparently Sanaa Lathan is in everything. She gets all the intimate moments, but it didn't always line up with that. So talk to me about what intimacy is for you. When did you realize that it wasn't the bells and whistles that Hollywood said? So let me look in there. So hi, Kayla. Hi, Leslie. Hi, everyone. How are we doing? So yeah, what's intimacy like for you? What does it mean? What does it look like? How does it feel? How does it smell? What isn't it? All of that. What did you think it was? And then it changed to something else. Like, let's talk about that today. And so we're going to try to get into and see what's happening here. Because I don't know what happened every week and I can't see the comments. Okay. So for example, for me, one day, I shared in the group that one day there was a moment where I was on a walker because I had surgery and I couldn't make it up the steps. I had to go to the bathroom, like real bad. And it wasn't working. And I didn't make it. And so my husband at the time helped me clean up all of the mess. He didn't really say anything. He didn't ask any questions. He just helped me clean and got me together so that I could lay down and go to bed. And I was so embarrassed because of it and like didn't want to ask for help, but I was on a walker. I had surgery maybe like 6 days before that, but I didn't want to ask for help. And so what I realized is that intimacy is that place of vulnerability where it's an exchange of vulnerabilities. It's where fear and uncertainty and angst and all of those things are met with an emotional security that says you're safe to share this part. That says I want you to share that. Like I love you enough that I want to know what's going on with you, and that's where that intimacy is. And it's not only just a space where okay I share some deep dark secret and then they receive it. It's also them being able to recognize that because I shared that thing with them, that they realize that they're also drawing closer to me because it's like, dang, if she's talking about X or if he's talking about X, that they must really trust me. And then that's how you each intimate moment should be it's like a scaffolding approach where you grow closer and closer and closer together. And yeah, as Kayla said, intimacy is not just sex. Though sex can be intimate, it's not the sum total thereof. And what happens too often is that we use the word intimacy and we enter it as if it's interchangeable with sex, because it's almost like we don't want to use the word sex because sex is a taboo word. So we'll say, oh, I was intimate with my partner, I was intimate with my spouse, or I want to be intimate, or I want to learn how to be more intimate with someone, or I want my intimacy to be better. But it's not because we really want to learn more about one another, we want to draw closer, we just want to have better sex because we're using the wrong words, because sex, for whatever reason, even in our adulthood, is not a word that we like to use. So there's no intimacy without vulnerability. Absolutely, there is. It's impossible. And so it's like there is a mutual exchange of vulnerabilities that has to happen, and it needs to be equitable. I need to be able to come to you as much as you come to me. Now, I may not tap into that as often, but I need to feel safe enough to do it if I so choose. You know what I mean? And then, so if there's a situation where you feel like there's something you can't talk to your partner about, and then also note that intimacy is not just reserved for romantic relationships. So when we were talking in the group, a lot of people said, I never experienced intimacy. Now, the example that I gave was a very intimate moment between a husband and a wife. And so a lot of people decide, when I asked what was their most intimate moment, they tried to write something that aligned with what I shared. But the reality of it is, intimacy isn't reserved for romantic partners. You can have intimate moments with your girlfriends. Fellas can have intimate moments with their homies. You have intimate moments spiritually with their pastor, when folks are praying over you and prophesying, or you coming to somebody and asking for prayer for a specific situation. That is a type of intimacy, because you're letting them into a space that is reserved not for everyone. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, intimacy is not safe. Intimacy is not possible without vulnerability. And then the thing is that don't feel deprived because you have not this Hollywood script type of experience with some intimate moment that could be found in a book somewhere. Because the thing is that that's not, and then also, and the most important type of intimacy that we have is the intimacy that we have with the Lord. Our quiet time with God, the time that we spend in prayer, the things that we lay on the altar for Him and only Him. It doesn't get more intimate than that. It's particularly because He knows us in and out. There's nothing that we can hide from Him. And because He knows that is the most intimate place to be. And that's how we tend or should journey to model all other intimate engagements like that. And we also should seek to know the Lord as well, because to know God is to know yourself, and to know yourself is to know God. So when you don't know yourself, you can't know God. And if you don't know God, you can't know yourself. So that's important. That's important to know as well. Somebody said intimacy is letting someone into a space that is not. Oh, I said that. I said that. Yes, that's correct. So we are right at 8:55, and y'all already know what 8:55 means. It is time to bring on our special contestant of the day. Is he ready? Drum roll, please. Matt, you on mute, sir.
I failed already. What's up?
You did. We were rolling and you'd have messed it up.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Energy, though. Before I was muted, I had all the energy ready, and then
you had it already. All right, well, try again. Now I'm gonna give you a drum roll again. Ready? Matt, I want to say Houston. Is that right?
Houston, that's correct. Yep.
Matt, and is it Matthew or just Matt?
Matt.
Okay, Matt Houston. How are
Well,
you?
church folk call me Matthew, and then like not church folk call me Matt. So
Oh, but then I'm gonna call you Matthew because
yeah,
I'm.
call me Matthew.
How you doing today, sir?
Doing pretty good, pretty good.
Awesome. So if you watch the show, have you watched the show before?
I have not watched the show yet. I feel like I've been missing out. So
You have
I'm definitely going to, whenever these breaks are, I'm gonna try to find, you know what I'm saying, take some notes and stuff. So
Okay, awesome. So what we get ready to do is, what I do is whenever I bring the contestant of the day on, I dig into some things, some real quick things. But basically, the ultimate question that folks want to know is because Vernique has presented you in this wonderful way with all your likes and dislikes. She got your good for professional photography photo that they put out for the people to see.
oh yeah, dang. All right, I'm a little rough right now, but I got my waves are still
I mean, you're struggling a bit today. It's like I'm just.
it's all good. I ain't make my bed, you know what I'm saying? This is real. This is me
Yeah,
just all
this
cut
is
real,
it.
you know what I'm saying? So
All right. So the
my
question that I
whiteboard ready. My whiteboard is ready to take notes, you know what I'm saying? So we good.
Okay, so the question that I ask every contestant is, why a dating show?
I don't know. I'm willing to try, different stuff out for fun, see if I might slide in to meet somebody to change my life,
Okay. So what is something that
I
you?
would go on a blind date. I would do a blind date too, you know what I'm saying? So
Oh, okay. So this is not something that's too far fetched for you, huh?
I've been going on a blind date before, but I am willing
But
to
you'll be willing to do it. Okay, cool. So you're getting ready to go on date on 2 dates in this.
Oh, hold on. What type of guy you think I am?
What? Well, you're getting ready to go on 2 dates. You signed up for the show.
Oh, okay.
You get ready to go
I'm
on
a
2 dates.
one woman man, but if y'all want me to, I'll do it for y'all though. It's all good.
Right. So you get ready to go on 2 dates. What is something that you're going to be looking for while you're on these 2 dates with these two young ladies?
I think I want somebody who can stand out quickly,
Okay.
whether it's like it could be looks, but it could also be personality, just got to stand out, catch my attention in some way. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. That stands out. All right, that's cool. So with our last 2 minutes, do you have a type?
Ooh, do I have a type? I used to have a type, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a type anymore as long as she got all her real hair. Her nails is done, you know what I'm saying? And she love the Lord, I'm straight.
So she has all her real hair. Does she have to wear?
I mean, no, she ain't gotta wear her real hair, but like I gotta see, you know what I'm saying, at some point, Like you need a break. If you need a break, I know how y'all do. Y'all need to do them cornrows, take a 2-week break, you know what I'm saying? Let them marinate, you know what I'm saying?
I absolutely cannot.
Yeah, but I need to.
So what is one thing that is going to be a no-go for you? What's something that one of the ladies can say or do that'll be a deal breaker for you?
Man, so I got a kid, so you got to be able to take me and we're a package deal, you know what I'm saying? So that's a deal breaker for me. If you don't like kids, then you can kick rocks. In Jesus' name.
You don't like? So do you want more children?
Yeah, I'll take about 3 or 4 more.
3 or 4 more in addition to?
I need a dinner table. I need a full dinner table. You know what I'm saying? Like the TV, family, full dinner table, all different types of stuff going on. That's what I want. So.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Matt Houston. He said he needed somebody that had a real hair, who had to keep their nails done and loves the Lord and has to love children and be willing and prepared to have 3 or 4 more to fill up his dinner table. Yeah. So we will definitely get back with you in a couple minutes, and I wish you the best of luck. And you have 2 really wonderful young ladies that you'll be getting ready to go on a date for, and so I wish you the best. All right? Thank you, Matt. Matt said he want a 5-piece. To God be the glory. Children are blessings. They're fruit for your vine, and all of that, the word of the Lord. All of the word, Lord. So somebody say he looked like Dwayne Wade. I wholeheartedly, emphatically disagree. But anyway, so Matt was very clear about what his expectations were. He was clear about the physical expectations, more of the I want to say, I'm gonna say shallow, but not like in a negative way, but like the more inconsequential stuff. He was also clear about things that were non-negotiable as far as that person's love for the Lord and their willingness to have children. And y'all know we talked about that before a couple episodes ago about your deal breakers. So he already said if you even hint like you don't like kids or you don't want no more kids, then you're not the one. You're not the one for me. He's also looking for somebody to stand out. And that could be kind of frustrating. Granted, this is a dating show. So you came on here expecting to stand out. But when you think about the dating feel and you think about this concept of pick me's and stuff like that, we probably look at that next episode, like what a pick me is. But how is it? It's tough to try to figure out how can you stand out when with amongst all the other people when you're in a dating field in general. And so here, um, and so, yeah, it's a tough situation, but I feel like I saw the two young ladies, and I think that this is definitely shaping up to be a really good, a really good show. No, he does not favor Dwayne Wade. Like, stay on topic, y'all. Stay focused. But so we're talking about intimacy and what it looks like and what it means. And so, um, how do how do you differentiate what society says intimacy is supposed to be versus what you want it to be? Because when you have, like, say, for a situation where you're dating someone who likes the big, splashy, romantic, hashtaggy, viral video version of intimacy, right? But you like, I just want to go for a walk in the park. And then oh, you're not grateful because, oh, he's doing all of this or she's doing all of this for you. You're like, I don't want all of that. I just want to go for the walk in the park. So how do we manage all of that? How do we manage dealing with what society said versus what we said? And even before you answer, you know how we manage? By having the conversation. So if you were watching last week, you saw when we went through the conversation starters, the close and closer conversation starters that our great creator Vernique is coming out with, and being able to answer questions like, "What fruit of the spirit do you struggle with? What's your ideal date?" And all of those kind of things kind of really sets the foundation for what intimacy will look like in your particular situation. And so you want to give space and grace for the person to kind of love on you based on their personality, but still in the way that you need love. We talk about love languages and all of those kind of things. It really is personality because everything that we do is connected to who we are, who God created us to be. So how we receive love, how we express love, what's intimate with us, what's pushing the envelope, what's not, all of that is connected to who we are. So when you stand flat-footed 100% in who you are, it makes it easier for you to engage with other people, and it makes it easier for other people to show up for you. And more importantly, it makes it easier to see who is not for you when you're not pretending. Now, that's not what we started this conversation about, but that's where we lead. When you show up as your 100% self, you are more easily able to determine the wolves from the sheep. When you are pretending, people's energy or people's are going to show up matching what you put out to a certain degree, or they're going to show up in a way that they think matches what you're putting out. But if it ain't real, then it ain't going to line up. It's important to know your partner's love language and they should know yours. Also, vulnerability, in my opinion, reflects great intimacy in a relationship. Absolutely. So one note that I want to say before we wrap up about love languages is that while I believe in love languages, I also want us to recognize that that is a script that is a blueprint for some people, but we don't want to get so invested in this is I'm acts of service. I'm this, I'm that, this prescribed cookie cutter way of loving, although it's a good start. But I think that it's important to know and engage with people holistically and without a label on it, without fitting it in a box. It may make it easier, but the thing that the real joy of it all is in the work to love that person who you are with, how they need to be loved, regardless of what the label of it is. Okay. Well, that is today's episode of the Inside Scoop. I am Brittany Broder Smith, founder and CEO of the Intimacy Firm. And that was the pre-show for Shoot Your Shot Live, the ultimate Christian dating show. And I am done with you for today. And we are going to bring on the one, the only, the creator, Veronique Esther.
Hey,
What up,
what's
girlfriend?
up? So, child, you done got the people all in the tizzy when you talked about loving basketball not being goals.
Love and basketball is not gold, though. Quincy was terrible.
He was horrible, but that's neither here nor
Quincy
there.
was terrible. And what's that other lady's name? What's her name? Shana's name? What was her name in the movie?
Why am I forgetting? I don't remember.
Whatever the case, she set boundaries and pushed them back over and over and over and
Ain't
over.
that what we do? That's
Every
a
time.
whole other episode.
And then Medea and Maya Angelou said, when someone shows you
Uh-huh. The first time.
the first time. But that's it. So thank you for having me to host your pre-show. I know that a lot of people, this is what they come here for, honestly. But your show's gonna be good. Your show gonna be good too.
Mind you, I'm sitting at home like this is hilarious. You all right. Like I said, I was on your show last week and it was real nice. Y'all had curtains up and whatnot. It was cute. But you know, Shoot Your Shot is back this week. So bye.
See ya.
Hey, everybody. What's up? What's up, Shooter Nation? Can we just do hashtag Shooter Nation? For my people who have been here, been rocking since episode 1, 2, 3. If this is your first time watching Shoot Your Shot live, I apologize that you did not come in contact with this sooner, but you're better now. Okay, so just type first time so that way Shooter Nation can welcome you. All right. So today we have an amazing show. I'm super excited about it. First of all, you saw the man of God on the pre-show. You saw him and you saw his energy. You saw what he's coming with. So you already know it's going to be a whole lot of everything. So before we do that, we have to pay our bills. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Can you pay my show's bills? Then you should be a sponsor. No, it's cool. Don't worry about it. We're going to keep going. Tonight's sponsor, who we are so grateful for, is Faith and Culture. We thank you guys. We thank you so much for supporting us. Faith and Culture is the premier marketplace for faith-inspired streetwear and lifestyle collections. This platform connects Christian creators with people who express their identity and faith in what they wear and how they live. We are empowered to be the bridge for God and bring communities together at the intersection of faith and culture. You can get free shipping and join the VIP club to be a part of the exclusive pre-launch shopping experience. So go right now. Well, after right now, sign up pull up another device. Sign up now at FaithX Culture. That's faithxculture.com and follow at FaithX Culture on Instagram. Again, follow at FaithX Culture on Instagram. So y'all make sure you check that out. They haven't launched yet, but you want to be in the place when they do launch, and you get some special exclusive stuff when you join their VIP list. So thank you so much to Faith and Culture. So as you all know, every week, like I say, I cannot be trusted. I need a co-host. Tonight we picked somebody that I'm not gonna lie. He was originally a part of Shooter Nation, and he tore my comments apart. But I actually met this young man back in February at an event, and he ended up speaking a little bit at that event, and I loved everything that he had to say. He had some amazing views and perspectives, just godly perspective on just relationships today and marriage and all that stuff. So I'll probably have to tap him to do something for AW later. But for tonight, we have him being my co-host. He is also the CEO of Upward Now, which is a dope content creating and branding company. He designs websites, graphics, he does photography, videography. Like, his stuff is top notch. I love watching it. And so welcome my homie, Elisha Sumo. Hey!
What it do? What it do? Listen, I'm coming with big energy. You feel we're about to I want to see them married tonight, but I am excited
We
to
just gonna
be
just
here.
hop over the whole. We just.
No, I'm saying I'm excited to be here though. You feel me? Like listen, this is first of all, I want everybody to comment and say she's amazing. I don't care what you say, just tell her she's amazing. The way they have this set up and the way that they've introduced me into this program this evening, top notch. I'm so proud of her and I'm glad to be on tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I see you showing a little chest.
I mean,
are you shooting your shot? I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
I'm not shooting nothing. That's what I'm shooting. I'm shooting the word of God, and that's just about it. Tonight I'm here for them, huh?
You're here for them.
I'm here for them. I'm here for them.
Well, bless God.
Bless the Lord.
Bless the Lord. We're just so humbled to be here on tonight.
Tonight, even now on tonight.
Listen, somebody said, "Okay, shirt."
I mean, hey.
I mean, you look nice, sir. I can't. And you got mood lighting in the background. I don't even have mood lighting, and it's my show.
I mean, graphic designer, content creator, like I gotta, what I'm saying, everybody else's content can't be great, and my content is just.
Come on, sir.
Huh?
Now that'll preach.
Am I helping somebody?
You're helping me.
I can't get the plank out your eye until the plank. They don't like that kind of church. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. They don't like that kind of church.
You busy running everybody else's stuff, but the things that God has called you, hey, that's not this show.
You and everybody else's business. No, that's neither here nor there. Come on, listen. We're here for shooting shots. We got to get out of that. We're not in church tonight, huh? We at the lounge, huh?
It's just sometimes the glory just comes in,
That is true. Well, when you're a carrier, that happens.
Come on.
That
I'll clean. I will run around this living room. Don't play with me.
I will dead run out this room. Try me one more time and see if I won't.
Yes, sir. So I'm really excited that you are here tonight. I know that it's going to be amazing. Before we go into the show, I need everybody to tag a friend. I need you to share this live. This is the only thing in Authentically Wed that you are allowed to share out. Okay. You can share this link, tap on the video, click share if you're on your phone, tap on the website if you are on your computer. So we want to get people on this. This is our last two episodes. Man, like it's been forever, I feel like.
Man, that's the pandemic. Every day has been like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years adds into one day. This has been a long pandemic.
Literally. But I am ready to introduce our guest of the evening. Of course, you guys got to meet with him earlier, but I just want to give you guys some info about him just so we can get into his world a little bit, because the shooters are very opinionated. They need to know who they're about to be, observing. And so he plays piano. He served in the military for 10 years. So we thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And he has a 6-year-old daughter, and he's a fashion designer.
My God, fashion is. Listen, he's got a lot. He's ambidextrous, huh? He comes with a package. He said, "I have a field backpack with me tonight, and am I going to take you with me after tonight?" That's
it. Are you? I was going to say, are you coming home with me? But we're not. That's also a different show that I don't.
Also a different. We're not here to what you do at after hours is between you and God.
You and the Lord.
Yeah, I can't get rebuked tonight. I've been rebuked many times. I've been rebuked many times in the last month.
Right. So welcome our guest for the evening, Matt Houston. I was so prepared to call him Huston.
Matt.
It's Houston.
It's Houston.
Hey, yep, it's Houston. Hey, sorry.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much. I'm trying to focus on shooting my shot here. You know what I'm saying? Trying to draw a little. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling, waiting.
They didn't tell us you're an artist too. So
young Picasso, Black Picasso. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna.
Still got my ear though. You know what I'm saying? I just need to lose my ear first, and then everybody know who I am. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna make it tonight.
You are powerful. That's what it is. You're very powerful. Powerful in God.
Appreciate that.
I'm not going to make it tonight. Y'all are already wearing me low.
Ah!
Yeah, he was hyping my man up. He was hyping him up. Now I gotta go. I feel like I'm in competition with him now. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Hey,
You got the African chain. You know what I'm saying? The chest hairs out. You know, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying?
listen, my advice,
You're like an R&B singer, bro. About to hit a note, ain't you?
my advice is worry about what you got tonight
Hey.
because I'm out of the way.
All right.
Huh? This tonight is all about you.
Appreciate it, man.
Listen, the
Appreciate
table
it.
is
Pass it back to me. I appreciate that, man.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know, the table is plentiful with beautiful just wonderful things. You know, the word says that the harvest is plentiful, but the labor are they not few?
They're few tonight. It's only one.
It's only one.
There's a laborer, not laborers. Huh?
Okay.
Almost
So-
just jumped out my
And
seat.
you're the laborer.
Almost just jumped out my seat.
Listen, y'all
I
got.
cannot do this with y'all. So
Hey, I can see the comments. Hold on. I can see the comments. People saying I look like Dwayne Wade. I do not look like Dwayne Wade.
I don't see it, but to God be the glory. We are really excited to have you on tonight, Matt. I'm gonna need you. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm not looking at the comments. I'm focused.
I need you to focus. Yeah.
Hold on. All right. Got you.
All right. Because you have a decision to make. You're gonna have to discern. You're gonna have to ask any questions that you have. We're gonna handle the date part, but you know, you gotta make sure that you're listening, like you're on point, like you know what I'm saying. You got your whiteboard, you ready to take notes. We're gonna do the hard stuff for you.
Doc, see, hold up. Let's pop. You're doing too much for me already. I need you lasered in, Doc.
No. I'm getting ready. Bro.
Okay, cool. I need
making it
to
clear.
know what's going on. Huh?
Making it clear.
Your eyes and ears need to be in every conversation tonight.
I'm ready.
All of them. What's gonna happen? You're not gonna get mad at us.
The thing is, though, what's distracting me, you got that chain on your chest out, bro. And I'm like, dang.
Does somebody need
like Bobby Brown on here?
Do I need to wrap myself in a prayer shower for
Yeah,
you?
you need them black claws, but across your
Looking
chest.
like Bobby Brown.
Pictures.
Looking like every little step I take.
Okay,
Hey, listen.
first of all, you're not gonna come from my co-host.
No.
I'm bring him here for you.
No, he fresh, though. He fresh.
Listen, I'm gonna be completely honest. These are not problems you want, and because I can't get rebuked again, I'm going to relax. Huh?
All right.
I'm going to relax.
All right.
Don't do it again. That was
All right, so
that was your test.
we are going to move into meeting our young ladies for the evening. I'm gonna give you a second to get your,
Man.
you know what I'm saying? And you will actually, for the first time, get to watch the young ladies while we talk to them, and then you will go on your first date. You ready?
So they gonna see me?
They've already seen you, fella.
They're not gonna see me?
They're not going to see you right now.
I can see them, but they can't see me.
That's it. That's how they see.
But we'll bring you back though.
All right, cool. Just in case one of them, you know what I'm saying, a little beat, I can't, you know what I'm saying, make a
It's
face.
not going.
No, I'm just-
None of them are though.
All right.
Producers, please.
Yo, what is going on?
First of all, you knew that you came looking like a whole distraction tonight.
Okay, so this is what's so this
You look like entanglement tonight.
so you know the truth. You know I literally just sat down. You know this.
I do know this.
Why are we doing this tonight?
I don't know, but
I'm trying to tell the people. I'm trying to keep my holiness together, but this Jonan is
together.
not what they want. I love him. I'm here for him. Huh?
all right. So now,
I don't need you to lose no words tonight. I need you to have a lot of words.
so now we are going to meet our contestants for the evening. We have Miss Jasmine and Shaniqua.
Hey,
Hello.
Hi.
How
Aren't
are
y'all
you
just beautiful? Come on.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm loving it. You guys are gorgeous. So
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much for being on the show. Shaniqua, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I am a mommy to a beautiful 10-year-old daughter. I am a daughter to the king. I'm an assistant principal in New York and a serialpreneur.
Come on, daughter to the king. Wow. Jazz. Hey, can we say Jazz or is it Jasmine? You know, some people.
Either one is good. Either one is good, just as long as it's not jazzy, you know? I take either one.
Either one. Okay. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Jasmine. I am 30 years old. I am a pre-K TA and also a respite/CNA care provider for developmentally disabled adults. I serve in my local church on the praise and worship team, and I love great food and great people.
Awesome.
I heard that.
That's what's up. So, are you guys like, how y'all feeling about tonight? You've already kind of gotten to see your date. This is his first time seeing y'all. Like, right. what do y'all okay?
This is hilarious. Yeah. I've been cracking up. The whole entanglement, the distraction, and then y'all going back and forth between the word. I'm losing it here.
Well, I'm glad that you are like
absolutely
entertained. What about you, Jasmine? How you feeling?
This has been great, actually. I really enjoy the pre-show like a whole lot. So I'm glad that I got to partake before we jump in over here. But I'm excited. I spent most of yesterday super ridiculously nervous. And then that transitioned over to excitement this morning. So we're here now.
All right.
We are here now. We are here now. What is this black chalkboard behind you? What's going on? Are you a school teacher or is that just?
I am currently borrowing my sister's office. This is typically a to-do list. So with all kinds of fun things, and but she's made it mine for the evening.
Okay. I just have to. There's some dope background going on here.
I know, right? I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, the other side is really modern, and
I'm enjoying this gold in your backgrounds.
It's a divider.
It's cute.
Yeah, I like
it's between. Love it.
Thank you.
Well,
yeah.
Well, we are getting ready to transition into your date. So we'll give you 1 second to get ready, and then in a moment we will call our first date up.
Awesome.
All right. So if this is your first time watching, the way this works is we will have these two beautiful young ladies and Matt go on one-on-one dates that me and Elisha facilitate. We'll be asking them questions, helping them to get to know each other, setting the mood for them. And he'll go on one date with one, he'll go on another date with another. And then at the end, they will not collectively, but they'll individually decide if the ladies will decide if they want to shoot their shot, and Matt will choose which person's shot went in. So those are the rules of the show. Them's are the breaks. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go. I mean, we're going to have Jasmine and Matt come up first, and I think it's time to get to it.
Let's go.
Time to go.
Jasmine, what's up?
Dot, I like how you did it.
What's up, Jasmine? How you doing? You look lovely.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You look lovely. I like your frames, like your braids, you know what I'm saying? Looking good. And she blacked out on me. See, this will always happen every single day. Every day I go on. Man. I tried. Genuinely, I just tried. You know,
man of God.
This is why I'm on the show. This is exactly why I'm on the show.
I was feeling it. I was here for it. So we're gonna have to do what you did with Brittany. We just gonna start you all over, because you know what I'm saying, the enemy be trying to come through, and so we're not gonna let you win on tonight.
Don't even listen. That's not you. That's not the problem. We're just gonna. I don't know if you're in the comments. I need you to rebuke the spirit of 2G tonight.
Come on, right now. Just stretch your hand.
Come on, man.
Immediately, huh? And so that's what it's not you. Listen, I'm sitting here like, oh, he came ready.
Yeah. I was just warming up too, you know what I'm saying?
I felt that thing. I was like, shoot, at this point, what y'all need us for? I mean, everything.
Man.
But
it be like that, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, he came out.
That's like being left on red in DMs. That's exactly
low key though.
Scene, you know what I'm saying? She just left me on scene. So she already So I don't know if she got internet at her house, you know what I'm saying? So she already got a point against her right now. I'm about to write it down. You know what I'm saying?
You probably should, because then how y'all gonna communicate? I understand that.
Yeah.
But like, can it be like a minus like 0.3 of a point?
Don't be putting not yet.
Well, I'm just trying to make sure he gives everybody a chance.
I'm doing,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
keep the reaction first when she comes back. When she comes back, you know, I'm like, that's not fair to her. What you think?
I mean, you're right.
And here she is.
Welcome back.
I am so sorry, y'all.
No, talk to him.
I don't know.
Talk to him. We're
I don't
okay.
know what's happening.
Hey,
I don't
what's
know,
up? What's
man.
up?
I don't know what happened. This
all
internet
good.
has been quite problematic today.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
So
Matt
I
has
didn't
some
mean
work.
to leave you hanging. I couldn't hear what you said when you first started speaking, so I apologize for not responding accordingly.
You know what I'm saying?
Man of God.
You said what?
I said, man of God.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, how you doing this evening? So you looking good. I like the glasses. Hair is looking good. You know what I'm saying? You look good in that color, too. What is
Thank
that?
you.
Is that coral? Is that coral or what color is that?
This is like a pinky coral color.
Yeah, that's your color.
Thank you. I appreciate that. This was first time I'm wearing it. Special occasions.
Hey, I feel special.
Man,
I felt like he was talking to me for no reason. I was like, thank you.
Monique, relax.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate the full-on beard, like the no, the no gap.
Real too, you know what
Go.
No gap.
I love this.
The no gaps.
I love
I'm
this.
saying? Yeah, it connect. You know, that's a real thing. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, I'm here for all of this that's going on. Are you? We in our first round and it's question time. And I wonder, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Y'all ready to go? Okay. You want me to start? Start what you want to do?
Well, I'll kick it off and then you can ask the next question. Wait, what? Did I freeze?
No, we see you.
Sorry. Okay. Something happened on my screen. Okay, so first question, we ask this of everybody who comes on the show. Please tell us how could Jesus, the Lamb of God, if you both had to choose 3 words to describe yourselves, what would they be and why? Jasmine, let's start with you.
Okay, 3 words to describe myself. Generous, compassionate, a little spicy.
Okay. Caliente.
What do you mean by spicy? What that mean?
I can be a little quick at the tongue sometimes.
Man of God, I like how you ask questions.
Only once we've gotten comfortable, you know, or maybe not, you know, who knows? It just depends on the day. I just tend to be a little bit quick, and so sometimes I call it spice.
Okay. I might need to be quick at some point for me, you know what I'm saying? So it could work, you know what I'm saying?
See, yeah, that could go either way.
That can go either way. I like how
we go on a date, you know what I'm saying? My food ain't right. Then I might need you to speak up for me, you know what I'm saying? So you can be, you know what I'm saying, a little spicy.
I may offer a suggestion if you ask.
Well, if
but
his
I would
food,
not
if his food was,
like,
if they didn't bring his food correctly,
like I wouldn't.
Well, if they didn't bring his food correctly, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't order the bell peppers," and the waitress is like, "I don't care," and you got to be like, "Excuse me, he didn't order bell peppers."
That's what I need.
That's
what I need.
Energy we talking about. You spicy like that?
Yeah, that's what.
Not necessarily in that tone, but definitely. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Okay.
That's the one.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. This is not. Okay. No, this is not that. That's not the one.
So it's like a mild spice.
Like that.
It's mild.
Yeah, like
you want mild.
There are levels. You know, there are levels to this thing. You can't be straight across the board all the time. But yeah.
All right. Well, what about you, Matt? 3 words to describe yourself.
Okay. Perseverance. I didn't finish school yet, so sometimes my words don't always, you know what I'm saying? But persistent, perseverance, ambitious, and creative. That's me because my mind's always going. I'm always thinking of ways to make situations and whatever I'm working on better. So,
Yes, sir.
Okay.
very innovative.
No, that's dope. That's dope.
So I can creative in any type of way. You know what I'm saying? If I need to cook for you, I can create something you never tasted before. You might like it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's trying to struggle getting some bills paid or something. I can create some, budgeting plans for us. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Wow.
Every aspect.
This man of God is powerful. Do you hear me?
I feel
I
that.
see you, sir.
And we love a man that can cook.
Well, we go.
I mean, I stay creative. You like boiled hot dogs, and chips. You know what I'm saying? Barbecue chips, something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's great.
Oh wow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we're gonna dig into the hat with this next question, and that's really just what's the easiest thing about being with you in a relationship? And Matt, we'll go ahead and start with you on that one.
We're always gonna have a good time, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? We can, whether we're going on a walk or we're going to, it's always gonna feel the same.
How about you, Jasmine?
So you said the easiest thing. Sorry, there's like a crackling sound that's kind of taking over.
Yeah, what's that? It's the spirits running around. We don't like that here tonight.
I was like,
We
am I the
like
only
that
person
here
here?
tonight.
Probably some. I don't know. So your question was, what's the easiest thing?
The easiest thing about being in a relationship with you.
The easiest thing about being in a relationship with me. The easiest thing about being in a relationship with me.
Don't tell me it's hard. Like real hard.
No, I had to think about that because I'm like, I've never had to assess what's easy and what's hard in a relationship. I just kind of do the things.
And
But
that's
I would
why
say the
this show
easiest
is dope.
thing would be it would be not having to. I would say it would be not having to wonder. So there's a sense of security there because loyalty is a big deal for me. So I would say that knowing that you are secure, because once I'm in it, I'm in it.
That's
That's
good.
really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's really good.
Absolutely.
I like that. So let's look at it like kind of on the other side. What draws you in to really like a person? Matt.
It's the personality, it's being spontaneous, always trying new things, keeping the relationship, going and fun, and yeah, that's the end of my answer.
Okay. What about you, Jasmine?
What I'm not going to do is steal your answer. But I would say, okay, so another side of that would be a person who is a great conversationalist. For me, I do a lot of talking. And it's not necessarily that I would need him to match me in quantity of conversation, but the quality of conversation needs to be there, consistently be there.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Well,
That's true.
yeah. What when it comes to you, what does vulnerability mean to you, right? Earlier we were talking about, our pre-host was talking about the idea of intimacy, and how that vulnerability can be, in a relationship or just in with your with your pastor, or any kind of place where you find yourself being vulnerable. What does that mean to you, and how do you usually express that? And we'll start with you, Jasmine. Okay, go ahead.
No, so what does vulnerability mean to me, or what it looks like to me?
What it means to you. Absolutely.
Okay. Absolutely. So vulnerability to me means those spaces where, first of all, jokingly within my friend group, there's a joke where a few years ago we used to be like, "Ugh, vulnerability, gross," because it's uncomfortable. being vulnerable is not a comfortable thing to be, but it's a necessary part of connection and intimacy, like Brittany was talking about in the pre-show. And so when I think of vulnerability, what I think of for myself is pushing just a little bit past what is my comfort zone in sharing and being open, and allowing space for the other person to feel completely safe as well. Like creating a safe space, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Y'all know that's my key word right there. Safe space. Yes.
You know she was gonna jump. Well, how about you, Matt? What do you see it as? What do you see vulnerability as? And how do you express it?
So I like the sex space answer. That was really good.
Yes, sir.
But for me, how I express it is just try to be transparent. But I want to be around somebody that gives me that safe space to be transparent.
Yeah.
I don't have to be judged for anything that I've done or I'm thinking about doing or any issues that I'm dealing with.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
That's what's up.
Absolutely.
Wow. Yeah, those are some, like, I felt like some real, like, seriousness in that. I think that you guys both have a really good handle on what vulnerability and intimacy really looks like.
Absolutely.
And notable. So like we do every episode, every date, we have a game for you. All right. There is no prize, but it's fun. And you're gonna do it because they're on the show.
In the spirit of obedience. Huh?
I'm ready.
So
I'm very competitive, so
all right. That's what we like.
I am not competitive.
That is what we
like at all.
You said you're not at all?
I am not competitive at all.
I've never met someone like you.
Huh?
Like
I'm
I'm
the person
currently in
who sits to
competition
the
right
sideline
now.
when my friends are playing really intense games of Uno, and I get my entertainment from watching them play with high intensity.
Wow.
Like that's I'll be cracking up, laughing, enjoying myself very, very well. But I don't find myself to be very competitive.
Oh,
Wow, that's really different. I must have a lot of like really intense friends because like I'm literally right now I'm competing with Elisha for who's the better host. Like literally right now. Like it's been like this the whole night. And so
this shirt is already killing you. So you have
you're right though. You're right. I did not come prepared.
Listen.
I didn't come prepared at all.
Listen, Matt, you okay in my book. Do you hear me? You are okay in my book.
All right. Well, we need to make sure he's okay in Jasmine or Shaniqua's book.
That's what matters.
That is what matters. So today's game for you is called Change My Mind. So you all are going to choose two, in your mind, unpopular opinions, and the other person has to try to convince. Basically, you're gonna have an unpopular opinion, and the other person has to try to convince you out of it. Okay?
Am I picking the unpopular opinion, or are you telling me what the unpopular opinion?
So you're gonna have your own unpopular opinion. You're gonna tell Jasmine, and she is going to convince you why you shouldn't have that opinion, and vice versa.
Oh gosh!
And y'all just gonna debate.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Don't be
And
scared.
the shooters always play with our game. So shooters, when they say their unpopular opinion, take sides. Tell me whose side you're on. Whose unpopular opinion? I mean, what do you think about the unpopular opinion? Okay. So who's ready to go first? Who has their unpopular opinion? All right, Matt.
See, I'm competitive. See, I put my hand up.
You were the first one to say
I already have everything ready. All right, this is very controversial. Okay. I do not believe in having sex before marriage.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I try to live a pure life, but I believe that you could shack up before marriage.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So convince me otherwise.
Okay. So this is one I could tell. Okay, so change your minds. That's my objective.
Well, first
yes.
of all, do you agree or disagree? Because it's hard to change your mind.
I disagree.
Okay,
So
cool.
that works. Okay, so I disagree because I am a person who I don't believe in blurring the lines and confusing what the boundary is or what the boundaries or parameters of the relationship are. And so when I think of being in a relationship and we say that there's no sex before marriage, living together, for those that don't know what shacking up is, living together before getting married, to me that's out of the question, because if I'm in a relationship with you, I am most likely physically attracted to you, and the likelihood of that temptation being too great when we're coming home from a long day at work and just want to lay up or just want to relax or just want to cuddle or just want to whatever on the couch, and then we go to separate rooms. How does that work? Or the same room also, how does that work?
The same room. Here, my thing is like
the same room.
Shacking up is not in the Bible at all. It's not in the Bible.
Not.
So
you ask
I can lay in
can
a
a
bed.
man take fire in his bosom and not be burned?
Huh?
I mean, because
Yeah,
can you hold fire and not burn yourself? Could you? I can't see you being able to really say, okay, yeah, we're gonna go home to the same house, sleep in the same room, in the same bed, and nothing's ever gonna happen. But we don't believe in sex before marriage. Okay, all right, no,
it can happen. It can happen, and okay, so I'm not fully convinced because of I've seen a lot of Christian relationships when they first start moving in together, then they're going through those phases and getting to know each other, and they have living conditions that you don't know. But I'm willing to say you can have overnight visits, you know what I'm saying, and not fully live together, just because it's different when you wake up with somebody, you know what I'm saying, and see some people don't shower every day, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't brush their teeth twice a day. Some people brush their teeth once a day. Some people don't pick up after. You're not going to learn these things until you're in a relationship with them. And then it's easy to hide stuff if you're not around that person. You know what I'm saying? It's very easy to hide stuff. So,
well,
what
it looks like you didn't quite convince him, but I'm going to allow you to state your unpopular opinion, Jasmine. But FYI, just a fun social worky person who studies marriage and relationships. Statistically,
what's happening?
what happened?
What was that?
You got put out. I don't know what happened.
You okay?
I don't know what happened, but
you're in a different box now. You're on the bottom left.
Yeah,
I thought it was the raptor for a second. I was like, no way she left and I stayed here. Like, what's going on?
All three of y'all stayed.
I was worried about me.
Anyway, so, a social work
she said, no. What about me though?
What about me?
Somebody said no Netflix and sleepovers, man. I see it in the comments.
And that's fine. So statistically, couples who live together prior to marriage actually have a higher rate of divorce. Just a fun fact. No, when they live together before marriage,
you could have a higher rate
of divorce. Yeah, statistically.
Something.
I ain't read that.
It's okay. I read it for you.
So don't do that. Don't do that to him. Don't do that.
Don't do that. People don't know that, but it's true.
True.
Jasmine, real quick, what is your unpopular opinion?
Oh, I know my unpopular opinion is super unpopular. The debates on Facebook are endless. Okay. Sugar can go on grits.
Producer, get her off now. Producer, get her off. We will not allow this type of content on my platform. Matt, let her know.
I don't want to be in this debate. I don't really eat grits like that. I do eat grits, but I mix my grits with my eggs. I eat them like together, but I only eat them a little bit. So what else?
Yo.
What's the other option? What's the other option to put in grits?
Yo, real life. I just ate today. I ate grits and eggs. No lie, with cheese. Elisha.
Yeah.
So, but would you put sugar? Would you put sugar in your grits?
I'll try it, but who thinks like, oh, let me put some sugar in this?
Oh God.
Like, I don't know where that comes from. Like, this would be good with some sugar. Put some sugar in it. Like,
but you would do that to your mouth, to your intestinal, your gastrointestinal system.
I don't. Does it taste like oatmeal or something? No, I'm confused.
How about this? I wanna bring forward the positivity in this matter. Jasmine, I do want you to note that he will try things. And that's all I got for this one because
Gotcha.
Yeah, me and
I was prepared.
Our producer just said for season 2, when we do casting, we'll be adding that question onto the list in order to weed out those who won't make it. And so, ma'am, you will never be on this show again. I'll tell you that. Because we don't allow that kind of blasphemy on this here.
Blasphemy.
Can I tell y'all something? So the first time that I ever had grits, when I was a little kid. I was absolutely opposed to all things that were like super in a bowl with a spoon, not cereal, not oatmeal. And my spiritual mom or my godmom was like, well, some people like sugar in it, so maybe you would like it if you try it that way. And so she put some butter and sugar in it. And that was the first time I ever had grits. Now, as an adult, I am not married to sugar and butter. So it's not your fault.
Only. You were traumatized.
I can have either one. I like savory. I like.
So this was a trauma response. We continue to allow this type of behavior. We got to get you healed.
Absolutely.
Book a
I am
session
unable.
Book a session with me. And we can get you healed.
Right in front of us. That's what this is.
Yeah, we're gonna do deliverance.
I'm just telling y'all the backstory. You need to know where stuff comes from,
so that way we know what to pray for.
Though, it got to be a thing. It got to be a thing where as I started to make it for myself, I was like, ooh, I like this with eggs or with shrimp and with all kinds of stuff. I like it both ways. I can eat it both ways. Just depends on how I'm feeling for the day.
Does it taste like oatmeal? Does it taste like oatmeal?
It doesn't taste like oatmeal. It is
cream of wheat.
Have you ever had cream of wheat?
I love cream of wheat.
Okay, so I hated cream of wheat until I was an adult and my sister made it for me and changed my life. But think of cream of wheat, but a little bit grainier, and that's pretty much
like
grits.
pork.
That's about as close as
like what?
Yeah.
This is for date 2.
Because you're not going to indoctrinate him into your foolishness.
Right.
So
do it in front of the people of God.
Just right in front of them. So we're going to move on with the show. Matt, any parting words, or Jasmine, any parting words for Matt?
It was really nice meeting you. I'm interested to see what other controversial opinions you hold.
Oh, that was
spicy.
That was
spicy. It's intriguing.
Jasmine, it was a pleasure meeting you as well. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Enjoy the rest of your evening if I don't see you. What do I do? Okay.
I can't hear. Oh, no.
Oh, I said enjoy the rest of your evening if I don't see you, but hopefully I'll see you soon. Okay, it's her internet. Her internet.
Jasmine, can you hear me?
Enjoy the rest of the
don't boo her like that.
It's okay.
Hey.
It's all right.
Hey, what does she got? She got Spectrum. She got what kind of, you know what I'm saying? She got Comcast. She got Radio Shack. Internet. What you got going on?
That's that T-Mobile, Doc. That's that T-Mobile. That's what that is. That's that T-Mobile.
Well, Matt, what did you think of that date?
What did you think?
Man, okay. She said she's nice. I got notes. Want me to go over my notes real quick?
Not all of them.
The notes are for you, Doc. The notes are for you.
All right, okay. I won't go over my notes. She's a nice lady.
Yes.
Lady. She's around my age, you know what I'm saying? She's cool. She's a little talkative, you know what I'm saying? I can see when she said spicy, I could see situations in my mind how that wouldn't work out on my behalf. So it kind of, scared me a little bit, but overall she was cool.
Okay.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. All right. Some balance. I hear some balance in that.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to meeting Shaniqua, see what, she has to offer, see if she can, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I never dated a Shaniqua before, so
You keeping it 100. You putting your cards on the table. You telling it like it is. I like it. Go ahead.
You don't know what's gonna happen next year. It's 2020. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, we don't know what's gonna happen next week.
Yeah.
That's big facts.
Right.
So we are going to allow you to go backstage, get ready for your second date, while we talk to our audience for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the comments. Y'all let me know. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think of her?
Matt saying he need help.
Yeah, for real. Brother out here struggling. You know what I'm saying?
Read the comments, Doc. They in there heavy right now. Well.
I mean, what
we gonna have a conversation with this. We're gonna have a conversation because anyway, we love the people of God.
Love them.
We love the people of God. I just want to say this is I certainly do not endorse this whole living together situation. I need to make that known because like I said, I can't get rebuked anymore. But yeah, it's not about me. How do you feel about the date?
I felt like it was good. It was high. Like energy was high. Conversation was flowing. So I really loved his energy in the beginning, like complimenting her, even though, you know what I'm saying, she's working on AOL dial-up, but it seemed like it was very, the energy was where it needed to be when she was available. So
Absolutely.
I thought it was cool.
It was a deep conversation. Like they weren't playing. The questions that were asked, they were answering them legit. You could see how she was taking time to get her answer out. And so I just appreciate their honesty, and both of them just put their not necessarily their best foot, but their foot. It was their foot that they put forward. They didn't try to put anyone else's foot forward. And we should appreciate them for that.
I agree. I enjoyed it. So now I have an announcement.
Do we got a drum roll or something? What's up, productions? I'm expecting like noise and no.
Well, see, now I don't know. Like maybe we need to bring you on the team so you could establish all the drum rolls and whatnot. We're not that fancy. We're not. We need to hire Upward Now in order to assist us with our production quality.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. Upward Now don't turn down no work. You hear me?
Okay.
We don't turn down. I'm gonna take every slice. It's a pandemic.
Okay.
We'll take it.
Well, we're gonna hit y'all up.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So I have an announcement, everybody. So as you guys know, this is episode 7. Next week we'll have episode 8, and the week after that, September 3rd, we will have our reunion episode. I don't know why I wanted to sing birthdays before we did it. But anyway, the reunion show, Shoot Your Shot Live, will be on September 3rd. We're bringing as many people back from every episode as we can. You'll hear from those who coupled up and those who did not. You will hear an update of where they are now. I mean, you're gonna find out all types of stuff. You might even learn a little something about me. I don't know. We will see. It'll be hosted by our very own Brittany Broaddus Smith of the Intimacy Firm, who hosts our pre-show, The Inside Scoop. So she will be our hostess for the evening. It's just a $5 donation because I know you guys enjoy the quality of what you get from this platform, and we know that you want to support it. So the link will be dropped soon, sometime this weekend. So please look out for it. Join the Authentically Wed Facebook group if you haven't already, so that way you know exactly when it drops. You can pay your little $5 and be ready for the show. So drop in the comments if you're going to be there. Like, I need to know that you're going to be at this reunion episode. It's going to be dope. Again, you're going to get all of the inside juice about what happened this season, where everybody is now, and what's going on with season 2. All right?
Aren't you excited? It's been a whole season.
I know.
When I tell you I am really proud of you. Like, you've done an amazing job. It looks good. You've been consistent. Now that'll preach.
Eh.
That word right there. I'm not even.
And
I'm
the
gonna leave
thing
it
about
alone.
it is, people perceive consistency, but they don't know what it takes to be consistent.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I've cried tears over this show, chat.
And I believe it. How many late nights have you had working on things and getting things done?
So I couldn't even tell you. Me and Alex started this process back in March. You remember, because we posted our first casting call and you were like, yo, this is cool. So I think back in March, we were talking about this, or early April. And so this has been, it hasn't been a long time, right? But we took a lot of time, hours upon hours. I mean, we would stay until 3-4 in the morning, just drafting up concept and doing all of that. So I'm really excited for how this season turned out. Can't wait for season 2. It's only going to be bigger and better. But this reunion episode, though,
that's gonna be fire.
I'm a little.
I've been watching. I maybe missed one, to be honest, including Trips, and I think that there are some couples that are some of my favorites, and so I really can't wait for the reunion episode because you have done amazing. The contestants have been amazing. The guests have been amazing, and I get to add to the amazingness tonight. Like, what can I say? Like, this is gonna be dope.
You're doing great, by the way. I'm really enjoying it.
Am I?
Yes, this is fantastic.
Well, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord.
So hopefully our next daters are ready to go. We are going to bring Matt and Shaniqua in for their date. Hi.
You're supposed to be ready, Matt. This is your moment, Matt. I'm trying to leave that little space, that gap. You muted.
Oh, you see, I keep muting you.
It's okay. It's okay.
How you doing?
I'm well. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. I like your glasses and your hair.
Yeah.
That shirt looks good on your body and your skin. It's like perfect.
Right. Thank you.
On my body. And
how's your evening going?
I'm sorry.
You having a good evening?
Yeah, I'm laughing. I was cracking up. The sugar and the grits.
I see you're are you a what? What's this?
I'm sorry?
Oh, sorry. I saw you do something. My bad. See, did you say you were a serial killer or a
No.
Oh, that's right. See, I have the gift of discernment. You know what I'm saying? I heard something and I'm messing with you.
That means you only heard one part of the word. I said serialpreneur.
All right, Principal, you gonna put me in detention or?
No, not detention. Just a little correction.
Oh, okay.
Can somebody mute Elijah?
Hey,
you guys, don't worry about them. They just
we just here.
You know
my savior. This is so good.
Hey, we are so happy to have you on. So excited for this date. I apologize. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What's your network service provider?
My network service provider is Optimum.
Okay. I ain't heard of them.
Listen, that sounds like quality though. Optimum, you may not have heard of them, but they Optimum.
Hello.
Right.
Optimum.
Clear.
And listen, in this pandemic, I think he probably just asked one of the most important questions when it comes to dating in this pandemic. What kind of internet do you have?
Come on, that's good. That's
good.
This
you giving us, that's a good question. You know, some folks don't like to ask questions, but
we're gonna add that to next week. What kind of internet do you have?
What kind of internet do you have? Well, are you guys ready or what? Are y'all ready to go? Are y'all ready for this?
Yes.
Okay, well.
Sorry, I'm erasing a serial killer.
My God.
Do that.
We're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that serial killer thing alone.
Oh my goodness.
We are going to ask Shaniqua the same question that we asked Jasmine and Matt earlier. Shaniqua, if you had 3 words to describe yourself, what would they be?
I would say selfless, tenacious, and innovative. And so like I believe in just being super creative and ingenuity. and just
That's a big word, girl. Say that again.
ingenuity. Too much.
Not tonight.
Right.
Come back. I need you. Come on back. Come on back.
I'm back.
Thank you. Come on back.
He writing it. Spell it for the man of God. He's trying to write it down. It's INGEN. UI.
Listen, y'all play too much.
What is happening?
I need what the woman of God has. I need a divider for those moments when my face doesn't need to be on the screen.
Listen, this is your divider.
Oh Lord.
If I do that, they already know. But if I put that, I might just be. It might be sponsored by AW, and so I could just be advertising for AW.
Facts.
You see what I did there? You see that?
Thank you. Do you have any questions about her descriptors, Matt?
Yeah, I believe your creativity and your tenaciousness probably comes from what you do. I want to know what you do as far as like your entrepreneurship and everything you have going on. But describe to me, like, what do you mean by selfless?
And so
Selfless.
okay, and so being selfless is one that's like sacrificial. And so I do have the role of a mother, and my daughter to me is everything. But in addition to being a mom and being a school leader, I've noticed that there are often times where I do have to put myself in the limelight. And it's something that I don't necessarily shy away from. It's something that I embody because I do believe in being a servant. And so when I say being selfless, it's just this idea of true submission, but I won't say always putting other people before you, but being very empathetic and understanding situations where I can be of help.
You said the golden word, submissive. See, women don't like to say that word sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But
my God. Mighty God. Okay, so listen, we're gonna.
It's in the Bible.
It is. Well, Shaniqua, what really draws you to like a person? What really, you like? I think I like him. What does that for you?
Someone that is integral, understands honor, like honor up, honor down, all the way around. But someone that is like hilarious too. Like I love to laugh and just like have fun and be present and enjoy moments and experiences. But those are the three things that kind of capture me. Like if you're integral, one that could be honest, open, and transparent. And then if you understand honor, because that is extremely important.
Okay. All right. Well,
Really good answers.
We're gonna jump on this new round. What Matt, we'll start with you on this one. What you and God looking like right about now? What's your relationship with God like currently speaking? What does that relationship look like?
Man, I'm probably in the best season of my life as far as in a relationship with God.
Yes.
And really, you wouldn't think so, not being able to go to church every week, not being in I'm not in any city or link groups or whatever you call those groups of people that, Bible studies. It's just me creating stuff that I want to create, doing what I want to do. And as I'm like my fashion line, as I'm working on that, I'm finding myself and I'm finding God. You know what I'm saying? So first thing I do every morning, open my Bible, start reading.
Yes, sir.
Pray. So that's the base. That's the basis how I start my day and who I am. So it hasn't always been like that because it's used to be just get up, go do this, go to work, and get lost in the sauce. But now this pandemic or whatever you want to call it has caused me to slow down and really kind of hone in, focus on my relationship, with God and myself, because that's as I'm being me and learning more about myself. That's what I'm finding God.
That's what's up.
Absolutely. Well, Shaniqua, how about yourself?
I would say that where I'm at with God, I'm learning the Father in his multiple dimensions. And so he's not just the Father, he's been daddy, he's been a comforter, he's been peace. And so just learning the different dimensions of who God is, especially being that all we have is time, and being so consumed with work. I need to know him other ways, because that's what's going to keep me and just be able to progress and move forward.
Yes, come on, increasing in your knowledge of him, right?
That's what it is.
So vast. Like, we need to understand him in every season. And I'll preach. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Wonderfully said. Beautifully said.
Absolutely.
How about this? Since we were talking last date, not that we bring the old into the new, but you know what I'm saying. We were talking about shacking and whatnot. So, Shaniqua, what are your boundaries in a relationship?
Real quick.
Yes, sir.
Just before we go any further, Shaniqua, I just want to kind of commend you. You're very articulate, and I don't know if men think that's intimidating, but it's actually like attractive how articulate you are and how you present yourself and how you explain things. So you should don't ever back down from that, even at the workplace or relationship or any family or anything. Always be who you are, and I just really appreciate that.
I appreciate those kind words. Thank you.
Come on, man of God. I love it.
I had to say it.
I love it.
Well.
I like that.
Listen, if you're going to cut somebody off and do that, you cut us off all day, sir.
All day.
Yeah.
I like that. You're working good tonight.
Well, Shaniqua, what are your boundaries in a relationship?
So
it could be physical, sexual, emotional, relational, like any. Just give us 3 boundaries off the top of your head.
One that could understand and respect the walk I'm on with Christ, and so abstaining and understanding purity in that regard. That's one. 2, understanding that my daughter, aside from God, is a very pivotal and essential component in my life. And so understand that I'm a mother, and that is a responsibility that I will not shy away from. And so in moments where you may call, or I'm not available because I'm doing date time or watching dumb TikToks with my daughter, like, you need to be able to understand that. And then lastly, just a person that I would say understands what it means to be transparent, and not necessarily where you're divulging your whole life within a sense, but like it's a process where we understand honesty, we understand what it means to be open, and then also progress during the process. So it's not just something that you do in the beginning because you want to get to know me, but it's something that is consistently evolving.
That's good. That's super good. Listen, Matt, you got some, or are you saying ain't no walls over here? Just come through.
Yeah, the thing is, that's kind of so I tell my whole business, I tell everything. You know what I'm saying? Just because, like, you like me or no, this is my good, this is my bad, this is my ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Even down to like what I'm saying, what's in my bank account, who's my exes, why we broke up, what's my deepest fear. I tell everything, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's too much or whatever. I'm not gonna do it right now, obviously, but like,
no, I wouldn't say that is too much. I think those things are extremely important. I'm just saying with regards to, how sometimes people feel like being transparent means that I have to tell you everything all in one shot. I think it's important. The scripture says we need to guard our hearts, right? And so in doing that, like, you need to make sure that you're listening to the Holy Spirit. And when the Holy Spirit tells you, okay, you can divulge this information, you are safe, being very keen and understanding and listening to that, so that, it is a safe place when you are giving this information, and the person is not going to use it against you or not be able to understand it.
Listen, the two of you are hitting some amazing points right now. and a lot of what you both are saying can preach, but that's not my job. My job is to ask you another question. And so what I'll do is I just want both of you to just say something. We've talked about boundaries. We've talked about things that we won't do. What is something that you would invite somebody with you to do? Like, what is something, Matt, if you were going to go on a date, what is something you would say, Shanika, I want you to come do this with me? What is something you would do together?
I haven't been skydiving, so I want to go. Somebody got to go skydiving.
Okay.
But I'm so spontaneous. You got to be ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I say, hey, you know what I'm saying? What's your daughter's name? I'm sorry, I never asked.
Ashley.
Ashley, I already called your, whoever they're gonna watch Ashley. We're going to Mexico for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? So,
my God.
Either that or we can jump out of a plane. I'm trying to expand. Like, life is short. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to experience everything I can in life, have fun. You know what I'm saying? So,
once again, powerful. Shanique, what do you have for us? What would you invite him to do with you?
All of that. No, I'm just saying. I do love to travel. Because again, I just think it's important to expose. Just do what you like. I've been skydiving, but I'll do it again. But when it comes to dates, it's just you being present and you being in a moment. It doesn't necessarily have to be a trip around the world. It could just be where we're in the park and we clowning and we playing this game or we on the swings. As long as you're present, I have your attention. My love language is quality time because I feel like I don't have enough of time. And so when I give someone my time, I think it's very crucial that you understand and embody that this is something that's very valuable for me. So as long as you're present, we good.
Wow. And Vernique, she's about to take our host is about to take us a little bit further in the service.
A little bit higher.
Just a little bit higher. But before that, I want to commend you guys for really giving some great, and I endorse what's been said just now. And I thank you so much for giving some great answers and really showing the other person a little bit who you are. And Presider.
These were great. Both of y'all, I think it gave really well thought out answers. So we're going to shake things up a little bit, have a little bit of fun. Again, we're playing a game because that's what we do on this show. We got to have some lightheartedness. So today's game for y'all.
I ran track, I played football, and I was All-American in soccer.
Oh.
First of all, I don't know why, but I have a huge respect for women who play soccer. I don't know what it is, but I think there's a certain personality type that goes with women who play soccer. You have to be that chick. So you
gotta run it.
Yeah.
Well, I played the forward position, and so my running was mainly just sprinting to the goal. I ain't played midfield. That's when too much endurance. But
when did you play? Did you play high school?
I played high school and college.
High school and college.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You got any records?
Yeah, you can Google them.
Oh,
I'm still happy she went to college. You know what I'm saying? Educated.
Nah,
I need a divider.
Right, I need the divider.
I'm like, okay.
I can't wait to start telling people to start Googling this shit.
Oh my, yeah, right.
Okay, wait. All right. Okay, let me take you back. I was just playing, but you really can. For track and field, I ran 100 and I did long jump, and then for All-American for soccer.
Wait, you are an athlete.
Yeah.
She is true to this.
Yeah, this is a true check. She just doesn't wear the Nike shirt. That's her lifestyle.
She verified.
Right. Green check.
Y'all silly.
Well, we're gonna play our game. This game tonight.
Comments, man. They come for me in the comments.
That's why you're not supposed to be watching them. So
it's right on my They say I'm shook. Somebody said Matt looks shook.
You might be.
I'm not intimidated by a woman, you know what I'm saying, that, got achievements and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I celebrate your achievements. You know what I'm
Talk your talk.
saying?
That's how it's
It is
supposed
what
to
it
be.
is. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to Google you right after this, girl. See what you know what I'm saying? See what you done did.
Just
So whoever said that, I don't know who said it, Facebook user, you know what I'm saying? Don't come for me.
man.
Oh, Lord. Don't.
Can we play the
All
game,
right.
Mr. Houston? Can we
All
play?
right, let's go. I'm ready.
I was
All
on celebrating.
So, the game today is called One Gotta Go. Our producers chose two categories, and y'all have to decide which one goes. You guys can choose the same one. You can choose different ones. Doesn't matter. We just want to see where you at. And Shooter Nation, you already know. One gotta go. So you playing too. Let us know which one gotta go. All right. I don't know what they chose. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I've stayed out of this process, so we'll all be surprised.
This is the first time we're all seeing this.
Okay, one gotta go. Shaniqua, one gotta go.
Tacos.
Oh,
What
oh,
about you, Matt?
Matt. Oh, he was putting his notes down. She doesn't like tacos.
Oh.
Yeah, don't make me do this. Please don't let me do this. Please. I cannot.
One
I
gotta
quit.
go. Gotta go.
I quit. I lost this game. Why
No.
would you do this?
Come on, man.
One has to go.
One has to go.
I've had all of those in the last 24 hours.
Wow.
I like to eat.
My God.
So you can't which one did you enjoy least in the last 24 hours? This is so hard for him.
It's very hard. Those are like all my favorite foods. All right.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So hamburger's number one, so that ain't going nowhere ever.
Okay. Here we go.
The
We're getting
process of elimination.
Wings. And it's wings, so it's between pizza and tacos.
okay. What have you eaten more over the last year?
Taco. No, wait, no pizza. I can eat a whole pizza by myself,
Okay, so tacos gotta go.
but I can eat like 10 tacos by myself too. I'm in the wrong body. This is not supposed to be my body.
Listen, well, we blessed.
I'm gonna get big real soon. Like, just trying to.
Don't speak that over your. We're
What's wrong with it?
rebuking that.
What's wrong with that? I'm gonna be healthy, but I'm gonna be a
So
chunky.
none of them are
healthy
gonna
and
go
chunky.
is what we understood from Matt. Let's try.
I'm just gonna pick tacos because Shaniqua picked tacos. You know,
You not
So
come on a house united.
I just don't want to be against her, but I do love tacos.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's no point of, you know what I'm saying, doing all that, you know?
Yes,
All
sir.
That's a good answer. I like
That's
that.
a great answer. You're gonna be married a long time, sir. That's how you do that. That's how you do it.
All right, producers, what is our last one? Ooh,
Oh.
God, it's easy.
it's easy.
It's easier to living single can go.
Yeah.
Get living
What?
single out of here.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Living single.
Hey, everybody black in the comments, y'all can come for me, but I'd rather watch Friends than living single.
Are you on the
Whoa, that's where you went overboard.
First of all, it's disrespectful that you would even say that.
Man, living single made me fall asleep every time that thing come on.
I just watched
Everything.
that last
Oh
week.
my
It's on
God.
Oh,
I need to show it though. I was just watching Martin yesterday.
Now,
My rank is Martin, Different World, just because they were fresh on that show. Everybody was fresh.
They were.
Yeah.
Friends, and then living single.
All right, what about you, Shaniqua?
Martin is first. Fresh Prince is second. A Different World, and then Living Single is last.
All right.
But I need to. I'll watch Living Single. I watched the first episode as an adult, but when I was younger watching, I was like, "This is stupid."
We're talking. Y'all really about to. I'm tired of these games pissing me off. I'm
You
sick
pick
of
the
it.
game. Y'all pick the game.
All right.
It's
Your
okay.
day is over. Your day is over. What do you have any parting words?
we're not going to be hostile. We're not going to be
because
hostile. We're not going to. Nope. Great job, guys. Do you have anything to? You have something more to tell her?
No. Oh, she got
No.
She's so studious. Where'd she get a pencil from? She got a number 2 pencil. That's a
taking notes
principal
too.
for real. That's a principal for real.
Everybody
Yeah, number 2 pencil. Where'd that come from?
What,
But-
Shaniqua, you got anything else that you would like to say to Matt?
It was great meeting you. Thank you for being your authentic self. I can tell that you didn't put on for anyone, and so that's cool.
Well, y'all.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
What you say?
I told her enjoy the rest of her evening.
Okay, got you. Well, this whole COVID thing, we're gonna go ahead and put you in the bubble, and we'll see you later. We'll see you later.
Matt
Matt
the man.
Matt the Mamba.
He was like the whole night.
He was shooting all right. He was shooting. Well, Matt, how did you feel about that one? Like, how are you feeling right now?
All right. I'm gonna be honest.
Don't
I'm not
wait.
picking.
Wait.
I'm not
Not
picking.
now. You've been honest all night. This is
Before you say anything, we are only asking about Shaniqua. We're not going to come.
No, I'm saying, I'm telling you about Shaniqua. There are some red flags, but there's some green flags too. You know what I'm saying? The red flags were bright red though, because it got to a point where like I felt like, sorry, that is not good. Sorry, that's unprofessional of me. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
Definitely a red flag.
Bright red.
I was a little like she was kind of too serious. Like it was getting a little like she's a principal, so it kind of felt like she was my principal a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, and she was really smart though. She's like intelligent. You know what I'm saying? All that. But at some point, I felt like she was like, you know what I'm saying? Like my principal. But and then I'm just saying this, man. This is just me. But anytime any woman of God, it's weird when y'all say God, y'all call God daddy. Like that's really weird. So that's my unpopular opinion. Just father, Abba, you know what I'm saying? The normal stuff. Like when y'all say daddy.
So to cover you, I am actually going to somewhat come into agreement. Daddy God creeps me out a little bit.
Yeah. That's
Daddy God
creepy.
is one that kind of like, ugh. So I'm just gonna cover you as my brother in that, and we're gonna wrap that up in grace.
That's just me though. That's just me. But yeah, I got some.
But that's not a red flag. That's just a preference.
Yeah, that wasn't a red flag. I just threw that in there because I was looking at my notes or whatever. But the red flag is like, what's the principal type of thing? Like the vibe I was feeling. I wasn't feeling like. I feel like I was in a business meeting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, give me a green flag. What was a green flag?
Her relationship with her daughter was really tight. I could tell she's very protective of her daughter, which that could also be a red flag too, because she was like, I might be watching TikTok with my daughter, and I might not pick up the phone because you know what I'm saying? So it made me think that she has this wall over her. You know what I'm saying?
We asked
her daughter to protect herself, but like I do admire the daughter because I have a kid, I have a daughter, so I admire that relationship. I understand it. You gotta be protective, but at some point you gotta like. You know what I'm saying? But it just takes the right.
But you don't know though. She might have that balance, but we asked her for a boundary. We didn't ask her for the other side. So that was just an example.
And selfish. It's hard to find a woman that's selfless. I like what she said about being selfish and submissive. And that comes, it's probably because she's a mom. She has to care for somebody else. She's a principal. She has to look out for other people. So that's a really, really admirable trait. That's probably her number one trait. I think she should like.
That's awesome.
That's her number one thing.
This is what I want you to do for me, Matt. I want you to take a picture of that whiteboard and send it to me after the show.
Wow.
I'm just curious. I just need to know what's on it.
I don't write good. I do not write good, but you can look at it.
Yeah, I really want to. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to let you go and deliberate for a little bit. You're going to write down the name of the person whose shot you would like to accept. In the meantime,
say that again. Say that again.
You're going to write the name of the person whose shot you accept. So who you want to shoot at, basically. Who after these dates you like, yeah, this I want to get to know you, girl. You're gonna write down their name on the whiteboard, and at the appointed time, we will tell you when to reveal.
Okay.
All right.
Let's take a picture of the whiteboard first.
Yeah, please. I need to see it. I need to see the whiteboard. I need to know what's on that.
When you get it, let me.
I will for sure submit it. I will for sure do that.
Forward it up. I won't post it. I won't share it.
We just need to know.
I just want to see.
Me too.
I just want to see. What a night. What a night. One thing I can say and I know this to be a fact. This is probably the only fact I know for tonight. God was with us tonight.
He was with us.
He was with his presence.
And was his grace not sufficient?
Well, that's the part I'm not sure yet, because that page is so full. I don't know. I hope his grace is sufficient. I hope it is. But how did you feel about what date do you like more? Because
I never give my opinion because I have been wrong before. Also, I'm the mom who tells all my kids that I don't have favorites.
how you gonna start switching the rules when I get here?
I never gave you've never heard me give a favorite.
Okay.
You've never. Now,
All
if you
right.
want to tell me who you think,
Listen, I'm a co-host, and so I'm supposed to be following you as you follow Christ.
well, here we go. We will ask the audience, are you
There it
Team
is.
Jasmine or Team Shaniqua? Write it down right now in the comments. In the meantime, we're going to ask our ladies to write down if they want to shoot their shot, yes or no. You're going to write it down on a sheet of paper or whiteboard if you're fancy. You're going to write down yes or no. Would you like to continue to get to know Matt? Matt is going to write the name of the young lady that he would like to whisk away in the sunset, and I don't know, like just see what's up, like see if they make a deeper connection. So some people said both of them. Somebody said Team Jazz.
Someone said Shaniqua would be good for him.
I can definitely see that.
I really could see that too.
Somebody said Team Save Yourself. Listen, guys, not tonight.
I've been trying to chill on the comments because the truth
you
of
would have been right there with him.
I would have probably been a ringleader. And
God knew what he was doing when he
did
put
he?
you on my heart for this episode. He knew. He said he ain't gonna act right. Let me put him in front of the camera so that I may take. This is a lesson in you bridling your tongue.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it alone. God knows better than you do, and so this, when you say something's orchestrated by God, by the Lord, this was orchestrated because I can assure you, I can tell you right now, I'll be as honest as Mr. Matt was all night. Them comments would have been lit up tonight. That's what would have happened. And I would have got rebuked again.
Somebody said, who should he take to Mexico?
To go shacking. My God.
Will he try sugar in his grits? Find out on the next episode. Find out at the reunion.
But I really do think with Shaniqua, I think that element of, I'll try it. I think that'll be there. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll definitely be existent. And it would be interesting to see what that would look like. She sounded pretty excited about this trip to Mexico, and maybe he would have tried some sugar in his grits in Mexico. I would have been over here saying no, but
we don't know what God holds. And honestly, I like kind of some of the energy with him and Jasmine. Like I really see it going either
way. Yeah,
I see Team Jasmine, Team Shaniqua. I'm seeing a whole bunch of stuff. So
the comments is there's a whole bunch of stuff.
It is decision time, friends.
Ooh.
It is decision time. Elisha, you've watched this episode. You know that I don't know how to maintain my composure when it comes to this part. So you're going to have to like lead and guide us into all truth on tonight.
Well, that's the Lord's job.
You're gonna have to be
I'll assist him. But that is my Savior's job. What do we say? Daddy God.
So let's bring everyone back.
Come on.
Time. Y'all, I'm gonna put this in the atmosphere really quick. I'm gonna put this in the air. That for season 2, I really desire to have a decision time like jingle. If anybody wants to create that for me, I'll be like decision time, or like it's decision time, like something popping. Like I don't know. Anybody who wants to just bless me in that way, like just do it. I really want one.
Jasmine said she can sing, right? Let me hear some. She's singing on the worship team.
Oh, does she? I missed her.
Jasmine, do you have something?
How great is our God. Go ahead and hit something. No, I was just leading her. She's supposed to finish.
Okay. We're gonna.
That's what we do today.
Did you wanna keep the next line? Or no?
Sing to me how great is our God. Oh, see how great is our God.
I'm gonna
Come
tell
on,
you
is our
what.
God.
I'm gonna tell you what. This is exactly what a house is, right? As a man, you bring to the house, and she makes it a home. That I can't. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is good. Well, we're not here for praise and worship. We're not here to tarry all night. We are here to figure out what y'all going. We've been shooting all night. We're gonna see who actually scored.
Yes.
And so in this very moment, we're gonna ask that the ladies. I don't know. Are we ready? Can we? Oh no, joke. Like let's.
Oh, sorry. All right, ladies, do you want to shoot your shot? Yes or no?
Okay, Jasmine. Come on, come on, Matt.
Oh shoot!
Come on, Matt.
We got two shooters in the building.
Hey,
All right.
hey, come on, Matt. Well, do you want to do the honors, or would you like me?
No, absolutely not.
Why not? You should be proud of this moment. Well, Matt, how about this, Matt? You've outdone yourself. You've got both of them to say that they're ready to go. And now the choice is all on you. So what's the decision? Where are we?
Man, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna lie. This is a very, very hard decision to make. These are two beautiful women with a lot of good characteristics.
Yes, sir. Well, let's see that. Let's see one of those papers.
I will send you this list after this, but it was very tough. It was very tough. I don't know. You guys ready for me to reveal my answer?
Man, come on, yo! Like, come on. So
you just took us to commercial break. We're ready.
Man, okay. I'm gonna say this before I give my answer. Either one I pick, whatever my answer is, I still want to maintain some type of relationship with y'all because I admire both of you. You know who you are as women, and Shaniqua, I'm curious about more of what your businesses and stuff that you do. So, Jasmine, I'd love to hear you sing more too. So, all right, you guys ready? Can I get a drum roll or something? I don't know. I'm nervous all the way there.
Drum roll.
All right. Do I still hold it up or? the awkward silence.
So first of all, AOL dial-up just happened in the nick of time. Here she is. Wow.
That's the answer. It was tough because I was thinking it through. It wasn't something I just was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I really thought it through. And I do want to maintain, hit you guys up, maintain a friendship. I just wasn't feeling like I wasn't swept off my feet. And it's nothing against y'all. It could be me, but I just wasn't swept off my feet. But you guys have awesome characteristics as women of God. And I'm here for y'all, whatever y'all need from me. You know what I'm saying? So
well,
maybe we can start a good friendship.
There is a first time for everything. Shaniqua, how do you feel?
I feel fine. Yeah.
Awesome. Jasmine?
I mean, it was nice meeting you.
I'm gonna DM y'all after this. We're gonna chop it up. You know what I'm saying?
Wonderful. Well, I'm going to just take a moment with my co-host. Thank you all for joining us on the show. Hang out backstage for us for one moment.
I know they tell you that God will never play you. But I feel played on tonight. It had to be the night. I can't, you know what?
It's you. I was so excited. I was like, yo, like, you know, Elijah, you're a big sumo, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this is what you did to my show.
I guess karma really is a real thing, because it's like on the day that I have all the comments, I can't make one. I can't.
You gotta hold your mule.
See, I can't even. I don't know when's the last time I've been this speechless. I always have something to say. Always. I will say this. I'm gonna pull out the positives again. I will say we've had some great contestants, but what I will say is the ladies that came on tonight were amazing, for real. Those were some nice ladies. As Matt said, and I quote, they were both beautiful, and they have a lot going for themselves. And so I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but if you're in the comments, listen, them DMs are clearly open. I would go shoot my shot if I were you, even now. Even now. That's what I would do. But I mean, wow. Did not our hearts burn?
They burned all right.
Mine is still burning now.
Okay, listen. All I have to say is I am now reprogramming our reunion show as we speak, because we need answers. Next week we'll have an episode. Come again to see who will be there.
Thank you for taking your time out to join us.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're about to see a future okay, I'll do this later. Don't.
You had high hopes. You had really high hopes. But it's okay,
I was excited. I was like, I'm gonna act right tonight. We're gonna bless some man and woman of God, and maybe one day we'll show up in our tuxedos and stuff. You in a lovely dress, and we're like, oh my God, we did this.
We did that.
Oh my goodness, like wow. And I mean,
but what we probably did do was help 3 people kind of engage in a way that they were not used to, and really kind of get out there. And who knows, maybe their future spouse is watching right now.
Absolutely.
Or watching this replay. We don't know. Okay.
If you're in the comments, this is still like, you still have to hit us up and let us know that what we did.
Facts.
You still got, if you DM and you actually make it.
You gotta let us know.
You gotta let us know. You gotta let.
But I really, one thing that I'm sad about though is I don't have a streak anymore. My streak is ruined. I was, let me see, 7-6, because we had an unofficial episode. So I was 6 for 6.
Wow.
6 for 6.
Wow.
And he just ruined my streak. But it's okay. It's okay, because I would rather him bow now.
I do want to give him some credit though. Let's be fair. How many people said yes on the front end and then never talked on the back end?
Right.
Probably not everybody, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I will be fair. Like, his honesty was refreshing.
For sure. You knew what you were getting. Like Shanique was
You-
saying, he showed his most authentic self. Now, this is
Listen.
not, you know, maybe all of it was not the authenticity that Authentically Wed endorses, but authenticity nonetheless.
Right. That part. And amen. That's I don't know how to agree no way but the church way, and that's amen.
Okay. So Shooter Nation, drop in the comments how y'all feeling. We're gonna go ahead and head out. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Shoot Your Shot Live. Next week we'll have our last and final episode before our reunion show on September 3rd, where all you gotta do is pay a little $5 fee to get in on the juice. If you
Pay
want to
your
find out
offering.
what happens,
Pay your offering.
that's it.
Hey,
That's it.
so into her, huh? Don't let me take this part. So into the woman of God, huh? We want to be a blessing. She's been out here pouring her heart out and working behind the scenes, and we just want to be a blessing to the people of God.
That's it.
Don't I'll start these $20 off, these $20 lines off right now. Like
Listen,
don't play with me.
I just
will
feel a
praise it.
$100 seed in the air if you just
I feel
on the eye.
someone can pay for this right now. Someone can. Someone's watching it and can pay everybody even now. I don't know who it is. I really do. But well, you can have your show back.
So we're gonna go ahead and go for the